Hey ChoroQ fans, yeah, I haven't done too many ChoroQ videos in a while. That I just have most of the ones I wanted, but I was perusing one of my local used toy shops and they had this box set here, and I like all sorts of cartoon stuff, whether they be figures, robots, or vehicles. This is from 2008, this collection. It's by Targa. Well, it's really made by ChoroQ, but it's made for Targa Japan, which is some sort of like retail outlet of some sort. At least that's the impression I get from that website. Okay, nice foam, nice tin. I guess I'll have to find a reason to keep this metal box. And then we have 6 toys in here. These are all pullback toys, meaning they have a spring motor. And they zip along, and they have a coin holder here to sort of do a wheelie, but I don't really play with these things, so let's see, what order were they in? I guess we'll try to remember. I think it was something like this, maybe? Yeah, okay. So first one we have what looks like an old Peterbilt or Kenworth truck to me, Smokey and the Bandit kind of style. And look at these tires, they're actually old. Like they seem to have like a white, or maybe that's on purpose actually. But they look like they're old tires because they're matte finish. They're not gloss finish, right? But I've seen some cars like the old GT40 and Mustangs that the ChoroQ did, and they also had purposely designed old-looking tires. So I don't know. Anyways, it says 2008. It also says Target Japan, but oddly it doesn't tell you what the truck is because it's probably a fantasy truck. But anyways, it's called the Trucks. Maybe that's the collection name. And the livery is Texas 1923. Okay. Oh, but then why would it have that? Right? Why would it say 1920 DX 1923? Just randomness there. The chrome is still in good shape. The wheels are very, very reflective. And, yeah. And then we also have this chrome air filter and the exhaust. The windows are transparent. Wow, there's actually a seat in there. That's crazy. This is such a short cockpit. But yeah, there's a seat. Look at that. That's cool. And then it looks like there's sun visors here or something. It's probably just, you know, this thing. But they made it so they could pass the sun visors. This like sun deflector screen thing. And then they painted yellow on these lights, and then you have the 2 horns up there as well. So there's actually a lot of detail on something that short. Crazy. There's a footstep here on the base. Some older details. It says Windsor & Co. Alright, Targa. And then the chrome front. The headlights are recessed. You could add paint there, but I'm not going to bother. This blue paint is recessed for the license plate, and then a bunch of running lights on the bottom, painted yellow, recessed. Recesses there. So that's actually really cool. It's very, very cool. This is the drive motor on this one. This is just nothing, doing nothing. So it's kind of neat. I like the clear bases. Wow, that's a great start to the set. The next one seems to be the same casting. It's just as far as the front end, and actually this is perfectly smooth as well. So these are not physical grooves. So both of these have like a printed on groove detail. And then it says Space Center, Frontier, Spirit, and Bull. Alright. I wonder if there's a truck owned by NASA or something that's called Bull. And then you'll notice here the headlights are different. I thought these were going to be identical, but no, I am mistaken. So the front grille is different. So that looks even more old school. Alright, and then up here seems to be the same casting. We got the white seats again, and then those. Oh boy, that window's messed up though. Maybe, I don't know. It's very cloudy and messed up. Alright, yeah, old tires it looks like again, chrome wheels, the truck, Space Center, and a whole bunch of like running lights up top, and then Space Center again. Well, not as good as the first one in my opinion. And this looks like a Kenworth as well. But it's a cab over design. BJ and the Bear. That's what this reminds me of, that truck. Alright, so yeah, round headlights, double. Nice grille details. I'm not sure why they're bothering painting these things blue. Oh, maybe California. Old California license plates had a blue background and like yellow or orange text on them. Alright. There. A little scratched. I don't know how used these are. This one has printed on wiper blades, it looks like, and then some weird flaming pinstripes or something. And that is kind of transparent, but it's very milky. I think there is a seat in there again. We got some ribs here, Eagle 1961. These things are the same again, and this time the stacks, yeah, the exhausts are coming out here. No air intakes though. Yeah, that's a pretty cloudy window. Yeah, it's hard to see. Alright, then again, perfectly flat surface, but they printed New York Big Apple Big Rigs on there, and we got the same chromey wheels. Alright, I will say the wheels aren't very realistic for a semi-truck. I mean, they just have a center cap, and maybe they can't be lug nuts, right? But if they were, they wouldn't be 5. They're supposed to be like 10 or 12 on the semi-truck. Alright, now we got 3 smaller trucks, and they look like Japanese JDM trucks, like Isuzus or Hinos or something like that. So a much smaller scale truck, and that's why they're only 2-axle trucks. And they have the same kind of wheel, but this time they're just painted red. But this one's got a cool metallic green, actually 2 cool metallic greens. I would assume they're supposed to be the same color, but what's happening is this is a clear plastic, and so some of the light is getting through or something. From the top it doesn't look so bad, they almost look the same. But this must have been an opaque plastic, and so it's reflecting more, or something's going. Obviously it looks like a different green from the side. Alright, well, we got some door handle details, you know, the cloudy windows, and now you can see this actually has 4 seats. Really cool. Alright, so nice tampo printing. Looks like a medical thing, but it's a dump truck. Maybe that's like a common construction company in Japan. This is actually raised as turn signal or running light. This might be a turn signal. This is smooth, but painted silver, silver, black, white. Alright, not bad, not bad. I like this gas tank detail there. It's on both sides. The back just says trucks on a clear piece of plastic, and this must pivot just based on the size of that thing. The roof has 3 running lights, but no additional paint. Oh, there's a nice shot of the interior. Yeah. Okay, so definitely a JDM steering wheel side. And then this thing opens as well if you really want to dump stuff. Okay. So some playability. This is actually a toy. Yep. Nice metallic paint though. Looks like the same front casting, just a different bunch of text. Maybe that's a different construction company, I'm not sure. Oh, but this is, going to the back, it's different. And actually this does have painted on green lights on the silver light bar. Alright, gold wheels on this one, and this fuel tank is gold and black. And then more printing there. The clear base. Trucks. What's going on here? Oh, why? I didn't even notice that before. There's a blue, like, mud guard there. Is it in here? Oh yeah, look at that. There's a blue mud guard on that one as well. So that's a nice unexpected detail. Totally unnecessary, but they did it. And then let's see if, well, this thing moves and it's got tampo printing on it. Some sort of cement company, I guess. Nothing tilts though. No. Alright, I see. Interesting. Very tall. And the last one is just a box truck of some 2 tunas on there. Some sort of fish company. Red wheels. The blue front. Door handles there. This one has like an arrow add-on. That's not even, no brand there for the truck. This one doesn't also. There's no badge there. That's all the same as before, casting wise. And then let's see. Oh, well, that's smart. They use the red piece here where it pivots, and that looks like a brake light or a reflector. So it's got gull wing doors, and it's got some inner ribbing there for strength. And does this fold down? Yep. So interesting little delivery truck. Not that you could actually put too much in there, but you could get something in there. So that's kind of neat. Alright. So we'll compare it to big rigs first. I do have this other big rig. This LA City of Entertainment. It's got, yeah, it's very similar, but a little bit different. Just in graphics. It seems to be the same casting as this red one, the first one we looked at. And then ChoroQ also did a bunch of fire trucks. So this guy here is a ladder system, and it's got opening hatches and all that stuff. So these are definitely toys, right? But nice details. It actually has two-tone wheels and stuff, and clear lights on the top and all that stuff. And then we have a TV truck with a rotating antennae. It's very plain though. The body is just all smooth. It's all just printed graphics. So, yeah. Let's get these out and we'll look at the smaller chassis vehicles. So we got the green dump truck, the fish truck, and the cement truck. So for that, I have another box truck here. This is like a construction vehicle, I assume. Looks like a construction-based one. Then we have TinyQ. I have to bring these guys out because they're superior in every way compared to a ChoroQ. They have clear headlights. They have rubbery mirrors. You can steer, at least the TinyQ Pros, you can actually steer the front wheels. And they don't have any weird coin holder in the back, so it looks just like a cartoon vehicle. But when you add the weird coin holder, it just detracts from the appearance of the vehicle, I think. Another random construction-ish one is this like off-road crane. I don't know if it's meant to be a specific crane, but it's a mobile crane, so interesting. And yeah, that thing does go up and articulate out. So a pretty neat set for me. I know that cartoon vehicles are not for everyone, but I like the things. I have hundreds of them now. I just like the deformation look. I don't know why that is. I think it's because when I look at a realistic model, I expect it to look like the real thing, and then you simply can't do that when you're scaling it down. But with a deformed vehicle, it's supposed to look cartoonish, so I don't expect any of the high details. I don't expect it to really look like anything, so that might be why. It's just a lot easier to think about and appreciate if it's a cartoon than something that's supposed to be real. Alright, anyway, spend your money where you want to. It's just a hobby anyways, so hopefully anything you collect will bring you joy. Alright, I'll see you guys. Bye.